Before we dive into this absolutely massive update from Los Angeles, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a single Dodgers alert. Now, let's talk about what just shook up the entire infield dynamic of one of baseball's most powerful franchises. The Los Angeles Dodgers have done it again. Just when you thought their roster couldn't get any deeper, any stronger, or any more defensively lethal, they go out and land one of the most underrated defensive talents in the National League, Ryan McMahon. And folks, let me tell you, this is not just another routine upgrade. This move has the potential to completely rewire the Dodgers' infield identity heading into the postseason. Ryan McMahon, a name you might have only casually followed from Colorado, has just rocketed into the spotlight in Los Angeles. With this move, the Dodgers are signaling one thing loud and clear: they are not playing around. With the NL West tighter than ever and postseason expectations sky high, McMahon's addition could be the exact missing piece that unlocks another level for this championship contending squad. Known for his smooth glove, elite instincts, and leadership on the field, McMahon brings a defensive presence that's been quietly elite for years, but now, under the bright lights of L.A., the baseball world is about to witness just how impactful he really is. Let's talk about why this matters. For years, Dodgers fans have watched the team experiment with different infield combinations, especially after the departure of Justin Turner and the repositioning of players like Max Muncy and Gavin Lux. Injuries, inconsistency, and gaps in defensive metrics have plagued the Dodgers' middle infield despite strong offensive showings. While names like Betts, Freeman, and Ohtani drive headlines for their bats, the infield defense has remained a vulnerability until now. Ryan McMahon's arrival directly addresses that weakness. And we're not just talking about a short-term fix. This guy is a long-term solution, a defensive cornerstone with playoff-tested nerves. He's posted some of the best defensive runs saved stats among all third basemen in the league, and guess what? He's versatile enough to handle second base too, which gives Dave Roberts the flexibility to plug and play in ways that were previously impossible. That kind of flexibility is golden come October. The Dodgers front office, led by Andrew Friedman, knew exactly what they were doing. This wasn't some spontaneous deal done in the shadows. This was calculated, strategic, and timed to perfection. With a handful of other contenders also eyeing infield upgrades, the Dodgers beat them to the punch. And now, the pressure is on everyone else to try and match what L.A. just pulled off. Let's break down McMahon's game, because it's more than just a great glove. Offensively, he's no slouch either. He brings power from the left side of the plate, and while he may not be a silver slugger just yet, he's got enough pop and plate discipline to change the momentum of a game. In Colorado, many of his offensive numbers were chalked up to the Coors Field effect, but scouts and analysts have long said that McMahon's swing would translate just fine anywhere. And now he gets the chance to prove that in one of baseball's biggest markets. Plus, his ability to get on base and make contact gives the Dodgers something else they've been lacking: consistency near the bottom of the lineup. So what does this mean for the rest of the Dodgers roster? Big changes. McMahon's presence gives Dave Roberts the luxury of moving guys like Muncy around or even giving them days off without losing defensive efficiency. It also allows Mookie Betts to stay flexible between right field and second base depending on the matchup. Don't be surprised if you see the Dodgers begin experimenting immediately. Roberts is already known for shuffling the lineup and testing combinations. Now he has even more options. And you better believe he's going to explore all of them as the team prepares for the dog days of summer and beyond. Let's talk reaction from inside the clubhouse. According to reports, players are thrilled. Veteran guys know what McMahon brings to the table. He's well respected, a quiet leader who leads by example and shows up ready to grind every single day. Freddie Freeman has already spoken out about how impressed he is with McMahon's approach to the game. Shohei Ohtani, always focused on execution and preparation, reportedly welcomed McMahon with open arms and expressed excitement about sharing the field with a player known for high baseball IQ and sharp reaction time. Chemistry is a big deal in a long season, and so far, McMahon fits right in. But here's what's really exciting: Dodgers fans get to watch the ripple effects unfold. Pitchers are going to benefit enormously from having a defensive vacuum like McMahon behind them. Ground balls that used to sneak through for base hits? Gone. Slow rollers that required a miracle to turn into outs? Now routine. And for a pitching staff that's still trying to find its full rhythm with injuries and rotations in flux, McMahon is like a safety net. One scout even said that adding McMahon will make the Dodgers' entire pitching staff better just by reducing pitch counts and extending defensive innings. That's no small statement. So what did the Dodgers give up to get him? The front office played this one smart. While the full trade details haven't been disclosed yet, early chatter suggests that L.A. managed to secure McMahon without giving up any of their top-tier prospects. That's right, no Bobby Miller, no Dalton Rushing, no Josue De Paula. That alone makes this deal a slam dunk for Friedman and the Brain Trust. In a world where teams cling tightly to their farm system talent, the Dodgers just landed a Gold Glove caliber infielder while keeping their top pipeline intact. Let's not forget how this move affects the psychology of their rivals. The Padres? Reeling. The Giants? Scrambling. The Braves and Phillies? Watching closely. Every other National League contender just got put on notice. The Dodgers aren't just trying to make the postseason. They're building a fortress for a deep playoff run. This is what elite organizations do. They stay aggressive, adapt, and improve in areas that fans don't always notice right away. And while McMahon won't generate the same noise as an Ohtani or a Betts, real baseball fans know this move might be the one that pushes L.A. over the top when it matters most. Media reaction has been intense. Analysts across MLB Network, ESPN, and The Athletic are praising the Dodgers for yet another brilliant front office maneuver. Some are calling it the stealth move of the season. Others are already saying this is the best mid-season acquisition by any team so far this year. And the stats back it up. McMahon ranks among the league leaders in defensive WAR, with elite zone coverage and double play conversion percentages. Add that to the Dodgers' high-octane offense, and you've got one of the most complete teams in baseball from top to bottom. Let's not sleep on the timing here either. The trade deadline is creeping closer, and the Dodgers just made the first big splash. That means pressure is now on everyone else to match the intensity. Teams like the Yankees, Astros, and even the Cubs are going to feel the heat. And if they hesitate, the Dodgers will widen the gap even more. This is classic Friedman, bold, precise, and perfectly timed. You'd think other teams would learn by now, but nope. L.A. just keeps outplaying the field both on and off the diamond. Let's take a second to appreciate what McMahon himself is walking into. Imagine going from Colorado, where fans are passionate but the team hasn't been a true contender for years, to Los Angeles, a city that lives and breathes championship baseball. The energy, the media, the sellout crowds, the World Series expectations, it's all cranked to the max. But McMahon? He's ready.